A teen accused of taking a child on a joyride.
I'm very relieved. I'm happy he's safe.
A one witness saved this 6-year-old's life.
And lightning, thunder, hail, I'm tracking chances for strong storms in the next 12 hours.
Plus, keeping crime out. A one woman wants to stop apartments from becoming overridden with violence. WMC Action News 5 at 6 starts now.
Police say a 6-year-old was taken on a joyride, a teen suspect at the wheel. His mom admits it could have been prevented if it wasn't for one simple mistake.
But as WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin reports, she's now thanking complete strangers. He's live with the reason why. Jerry.
And Kanji and Joe, that 6-year-old boy's mom says she's so happy her son is okay. It all happened as she was walking inside this convenience store, and when she walked out, her son and her car were gone.
How excited are you?
Really excited.
Meet 6-year-old Kobe. He now has a bigger reason to smile after being forced on a wild ride with strangers.
You happy you're back with your mom?
Yes.
Police say his mother walked inside this convenience store Saturday on Getwell Road, leaving her car running with Kobe inside.
I was just stopping getting him some snacks.
And when she came back out, she says her heart dropped.
To come outside and I know my son's gone, I blacked out for a minute, you know. It was just very scary.
We know a 16-year-old boy has been charged after police say he stole the victim's car and took off. This mother is grateful for generous people who were outside the store and quickly took action.
When she said it was a baby in the car, we instantly jumped in the truck.
Kenyatta McWilliams says she followed this stolen car in hopes of finding Kobe. The car got away, but she did find 6-year-old Kobe not far away after she says he was dropped off by the suspects.
And he was just shaking and he was just crying. And so as soon as I seen the little boy, we took the little boy back to the store with his mother.
This mother admits she made a big mistake, but has a few words for the generous people who helped bring her son to safety.
Yeah, I want to tell those people thanks a lot, you know. I really, really appreciate it.
And right now, police not releasing the 16-year-old boy's name, but again, he has been charged. As for the 6-year-old boy's mom's car, it has been recovered. We're live in East Memphis. Jerry Askin, WMC Action News 5.
A robber on the run after police say he went on an East Memphis crime spree. The man is accused of targeting people in their 80s. WMC Action News 5's Kendall Downing joins us live now with how police say he's gotten away with his crimes, even taking one man's church offering. Kendall?
Joe, I talked to an 88-year-old man who was thrown out of his car by that robber. He didn't want to go on camera, but he says he's okay. His family wants the robber caught.
I'm mad.
People living in the Sea Isle neighborhood in East Memphis remain on edge Monday after a Sunday morning spree of violence. The usually quiet cove rocked by 2 crimes against victims in their 80s.
This is a very safe cove, and we pride ourselves in how safe this cove is.
Investigators say a man robbed a gas station on Kirby, then ended up here on D Cove around 7:30 in the morning, where he mugged an 87-year-old man in his own front yard, throwing the victim down and taking his wallet, cell phone, and church offering money.
There's got to be a special kind of hell for him.
Minutes later, an 88-year-old man flagged down police nearby and told them he was in the passenger seat of his car on Whiting when a man jumped inside, started driving, and threw him out of the car. Investigators later located the vehicle without any damage and believe the same criminal is behind it all.
Their neighbors are watching, and their neighbors are not 85 years old.
Those living here say they don't look too kindly on someone who would beat up on older residents. And as for Van Sebring, he says he's prepared if anyone tries to come in on him.
And I have something on every corner of this, in every room in this house that I'll take care of if they try to break in on me.
Memphis police say that robber actually crashed a getaway car nearby and then he got away. He has not been located. He is being identified tonight as a man with a tan long jacket with a dark beard. Obviously, if you know anything, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 528-CASH. Live in Memphis, Kendall Downing, WMC Action News 5.
Breaking news alert. Olive Branch police say 3 teens have been arrested, accused of trying to rob a woman at Buffalo Wild Wings at gunpoint. Take a look at their mugshots just into the newsroom. Police say the trio approached the woman in her car and demanded cash at gunpoint. Police say the woman quickly reacted and started to honk her horn to cause a distraction, forcing the teens to run.
Tonight, this woman is accused of causing a crash that killed one woman and sent another to the hospital. Police say Tautka, south of LA, was driving a stolen Lexus when she crashed on Hollywood near Sam Cooper. Police say she and her passenger, Jimmy Doe, ran after the crash on Sunday. Doe was arrested on outstanding traffic warrants.
Tonight, police are on the hunt for 2 killers, and they believe the duo got away in a dark gray Nissan Rogue. In an update to breaking news, police say the victim likely died after making a drug deal at the Fairfield Inn and Suites on Macon Road Sunday. Police say after arranging the deal over the phone, the shooters busted into the hotel room and tried to rob the victim. Police say the victim was killed after not complying. This marks Memphis's 33rd homicide in 2017.
A Mississippi lawmaker is bringing back a proposal that would make domestic abuse a legal reason for divorce in Mississippi. Abusive physical contact, threats, stalking, and financial abuse would be grounds for divorce in Mississippi if this is passed. Representative Andy Gibson added the language after backlash. A previous version was too broad. Today, a Shelby County DeSoto deputy stood in front of a judge after being charged with domestic assault. Deputy Derek Hoffman appeared in court dressed in jeans. He's accused of becoming upset with his wife for not wanting any cake. Police say he ripped a knife from her hand and threw her down, but his attorney Leslie Ballin is confident in the case.
We just want the justice system to run its course, and at the end, he will be acquitted, in my humble opinion.
Today, Hoffman pleaded not guilty. He's due back in court later this month on March 23rd. A sentence has been suspended for the man who pleaded guilty to killing an Ole Miss student in a hit and run while drunk. 20-year-old Alexander Hambrick is being sent to a correctional center for young adults before he'll go to jail. Carrie Sears was killed while visiting friends in Morgantown, West Virginia, back in 2016.
Well, it's been a quiet Monday. We've had some sun here and there, but now we're gearing up for a pretty busy Tuesday. Good afternoon, everybody. Andrew Kozak in for Ron Childers. Your morning commute by 7 o'clock could very well look like this, with a cold front right on our doorstep and a line of showers and thunderstorms moving through. What could we see? Heavy rain, gusty winds. We're going to say severe risk about a 5 out of 10. I do think the gusty winds could exceed 40 to 50 miles per hour. Lightning and small hail not out of the question. Tornado threat is low, but it's not zero. So right now we're quiet, temperatures in the 70s, showers this evening, storms for your Tuesday morning commute. I'll have the timing and details in just a few minutes.
Call it speed dating with a big twist. Today, Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland, Shelby County Mayor Mark Luttrell, and Memphis Police Director Mike Rawlings took part in a first of its kind. It's called Speed Repping. It's an event that was at the Whitehaven Library. Concerned citizens and students got 3 minutes each to ask questions and voice concerns with the leaders. Crime, public services, education, and how government works were all hot topics.
Because I think most of the issues we have in Memphis is miscommunication. And I ask that we sit down and talk to each other more and not talk at each other.
The event was organized by the manager of the Whitehaven Library branch. It's possible the event could be expanded at more library branches in the future. It's the #1 complaint from apartment complexes, people who don't live there causing problems. Tonight, a bill's making its way through the Tennessee House and Senate aimed at keeping them out. WMC Action News 5's Andrew Douglas talked with the woman behind the bill who says it would make Memphis and the Mid-South apartment complexes safer.
It is the biggest problem. It is the complaint that we hear most.
That complaint? People trespassing at apartments and causing problems. Janine Heiner Buchanan runs Safeways Incorporated, a Memphis nonprofit. Its goal, increasing apartment safety. We met her at the apartments of Ellington at Kirby.
A really large proportion of the offenses that are committed on apartment properties are committed by people that have no business being on the property in the first place.
She took her concerns and helped former Memphis City Councilman and current State Senator Lee Harris draft legislation.
Apartment complexes, in most respects, are considered public property.
But under this new proposal, apartments would be considered private property. And you could be charged with trespassing if you don't live there.
We're not talking about tenants. We're not talking about the property manager. We're not talking about the owner. We're talking about people who are trespassing, people who are not supposed to be there.
State Senator Harris even brought up this letter from the Memphis Firefighters Association concerned about large crowds at apartments that can intimidate and threaten first responders.
Firefighters will have over 100 people around them while they try to perform their life-saving skills around them at one time.
Buchanan says the proposal is needed in Memphis now.
Enforcing our criminal trespass laws is one of the most important things that we can do to prevent crime on apartment properties.
The bill has passed a Senate committee. It's expected to make it to the floor this week. Andrew Douglas, WMC Action News 5.
We know who the next mayor of Oxford, Mississippi will be, even though the election isn't until 3 months from today, June the 6th. It's Robin Tannehill, currently alderman of Ward 2. There she is. She'll be the only name on the ballot, as she was the only candidate who filed by the city deadline, despite no need to campaign. Ms. Tannehill says she will spend the next 3 months knocking on doors and meeting with community groups and city employees.
More than 100 Mid-South pets will be flown to freedom. The nonprofit Wings of Rescue is returning to Memphis Wednesday to take the animals to Spokane, Washington. The pets are being saved from overcrowded shelters. To date, the nonprofit has flown more than 500 Memphis pets to the east and west coasts, where it's traditionally easier for them to find homes.
Well, the sun is getting close to setting on the Bluff City before it rises again on Tuesday. We'll be tracking showers and the possibility for severe thunderstorms. Your forecast is on its way.
New and next at 6, the largest high school in Tennessee. New video of the construction and why the mayor is confident it will open on time. Plus, Black Restaurant Week is back.
And it was bomb. It's all gone.
The boost it's bringing to business. And all new at 10, new clues in the search for the driver behind a deadly hit and run near Overton Square, where we've learned Memphis police search for evidence. Tonight at 10.
It's a tool designed to help fight crime. Tomorrow morning, we're talking Sky Cop cameras and the neighborhoods where they may be going up next.
Plus, the 3 things you need to know before you switch credit cards.
And I'll show you an updated track on the timing and intensity of the storms tomorrow.
So this homeowner has no recourse against these contractors?
No, none whatsoever.
People are dying and being shot.
My soulmate got snatched away from me. We had a perfectly normal child, and now our child's dying.
Does this even look real to you?
You can definitely tell, some inconsistencies.